Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting.
Most definitely, me peoples. I'm back with another exclusive video reaction. This particular video reaction right here is of that man, Donald Trump, government shutdown, you feel me, I'm saying, along with the EBT drama and the Freakouts. Hey, man, we might be heading into another pandemic, you dig? It's bigger than just EBT. But on the flip side, me peoples, though, this video is sponsored by Nino Brown, along with a special guest. So with that being said, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Meanwhile, me peoples, let's jump right off into the video.
Girl! The world is ending right in front of our eyes. And most people too distracted to notice what's going on. People scrolling on their phone. People gambling at them casinos, betting on the sports. But while you was watching football, a truck carrying monkeys that's infected with COVID, hepatitis C, and herpes crashed on the I-59, and the monkeys are acting aggressively towards humans. Now they say all of the monkeys have been destroyed except one. What in the planet of the apes is this shit? Check this shit out!
Here's the truck where the accident is. Now here's one of the monkeys right here. Let's zoom in on this so you can see this. There's one sitting right there. I've seen 4 to 5 climbing around inside the back of the trailer, but there he sits. Now, each one of these crates has got a monkey in it. Now, with that being said, these are test monkeys, is what they are. We got law enforcement here. And this is one of those that he's standing there on purpose for this reason, in case one of these, they're highly aggressive. I'm gonna walk back just a little bit closer to that Scotty Ray mobile in case something happens and we have to get out of the way of them. How are you? All right, there's a second monkey, Greg. You might want to be careful with this. He's on the prowl there. He's come from inside the truck. He seems to be there. He sits.
But wait, it get worse. Walmart just froze hiring for the next 3 years. The biggest retailer in America just closed the doors on new jobs permanently. And while you was worrying about Birdman versus Master P and that versus the other night, UPS just laid off 48,000 people, all to be replaced by robots, artificial intelligence. Amazon just cut 30,000 jobs and they ain't coming back. They plan to replace all them jobs with AI. Machines that don't get tired, don't complain, don't need a check, don't need a Christmas bonus. And that's 30,000 families left without income right before the holidays. And this just the beginning of a global reset. While you was throwing your money at the booty club and betting on parlays, the government just shut down. And today, our traffic controllers didn't even get paid. This was the first check they missed during the shutdown. The same people that protect our skies while we flying to and from are now working for free. And there's no way you could pay me to get on the plane right now, because I definitely don't trust my life in them people airplanes. If the person in control of the airplane that take off and land and tell them where it's going ain't even getting paid, boy, I ain't getting on no goddamn plane. You could keep that money. The EBT SNAP benefits have been suspended indefinitely, and that's going to affect up to 50 million people in the recent times to come, meaning millions of families won't have food on their table.
Stop for a minute, stop what you're doing, because it's happening. This Friday, November 1st, the checks stop, the lifeline gets cut. the Department of Agriculture, my old department just confirmed it. They are not going to use the contingency funds. That's the bread, that's the chicken for dinner. She just heard the news. What is she feeling right now? Not anger, not yet, just cold fear. She's looking at her pantry. She's counting the cans, she's doing the math, the impossible math. If I skip lunch, maybe the kids can eat for 3 more days. And then what? Or how about the disabled veteran in Florida? A man who served this country, came home broken, and is fighting just to get by. That benefit is his dignity. It's the one thing that says, we still see you. We still honor your sacrifice. And on Friday, that dignity is gone. This isn't about politics. This is about decency. This is about a basic, fundamental promise we make to one another as Americans, a promise that says in the richest country on earth, nobody should starve, especially not our children, especially not our elders. And right now, the people in charge, President Trump, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins, they are breaking that promise. They are looking at that grandmother, they are looking at that veteran, and they're walking away. That's the reality, and we have to ask ourselves, how is that acceptable? How can that ever be acceptable? Let me be clear. A government shutdown is a failure, period. It's a failure of leadership. It's a failure of Congress to do its most basic job. But what we are seeing here, this snap cutoff, is not just a side effect. It is not an unavoidable accident. It is a decision. The reporting is clear. The Department of Agriculture has contingency funds. It has levers. It can pull. It has options. We built the system to have options for this exact reason, for emergencies, for moments when the people are at risk. And what is a government shutdown plunging 42 million people into hunger, if not an emergency? But Secretary Brooke Rollins, with the backing of the White House, has confirmed they will not tap those funds. Let that sink in. The administration is choosing to let this happen. They are choosing to use the hunger of children as political leverage.
Come on, Obama. This is one thing you already been knowing, you know what I'm saying, when you jumped in office, you feel me? But one thing I got a question for is this. Why did you kill Gaddafi? You know what I'm talking about? Somebody that was trying to give us our own government type of funding, our own currency. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking racial. I'm just saying, though. But other than that, on the flip side, though, you feel me? That man right there got a cold wordplay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he ready for the people or not. I don't know if none of them people is ready for the people. You dig what I'm talking about? Me peoples, we got to eat good and do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just talking about eating good off food. I'm talking about mentally, physically, and feed our minds with knowledge. You feel me? Knowledge is power. You feel me? Hey, man, the world is ending for the people that's outdated, you feel me? I'm talking about, and that's still thinking in the past. You gotta adapt with the time, or the time will turn on you, and that's just some real game right there. But on the flip side, you see how he popping it though, using his platform, you know what I'm saying, to keep money coming in and to capitalize. You know what I'm saying? People doing what they gotta do, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You gotta find new ways to make some money, man, and go get the buns, man. You know what I'm saying? The chalupa, the fatty, the guap, and without using your mind and your brains, you're going to be sinking, man. And still, though, you feel me, I want to send a prayer out for all the family members in Jamaica, you feel me, what I'm saying, dealing with the hurricane. Anybody that's affected, period, with tragedies and don't got no way of thinking of how to win and try to maintain and continue to live.
They are choosing to inflict the maximum possible pain on the most vulnerable people, hoping it will force the other side to blink. This isn't just gridlock. This is cruelty. This is using a hammer aimed at the poor to try and win a political argument. We've seen this playbook before. We've seen leaders try to divide us, try to make us believe that those people getting help are somehow different from us, that they are takers. But we know the truth. They are us. They are our cashiers, our nursing home aides, our neighbors who just got laid off. And the leadership of this country, the president and his secretary of agriculture, have a moral responsibility, a governing responsibility to protect them, and they are failing. They are failing that test right before our eyes. You know, when I was in office, we faced our own crises. We had recessions, we had political fights, but we understood, or at least I thought we all understood, that there were some lines you just did not cross. You don't play games with the food supply. You don't threaten the health of seniors. You don't allow children to go hungry to score a political point. That was a bedrock principle. It wasn't a Democratic idea or a Republican idea. It was an American idea. It was a basic measure of compassion, a measure of a civilized society, and now that line is being erased. We are watching an administration that is willing to look at the suffering of millions.
Now, Donald definitely could activate the emergency funds to keep the food stamps active during the shutdown, but he disrespectfully declined. And to make shit even worse, Donald's administration cut $500 million in food deliveries to food banks across the country. The stores and the restaurants were waiting on 27 million pounds of chicken. They were waiting on 2 million gallons of milk, 67 million eggs, and 10 million pounds of dried fruit. But that never arrived, and he let all that food go to waste instead on purpose. Thanksgiving definitely gonna hit different this year. You might have ops at ops house trying to get them a plate. And dig this shit. Trump just signed a new law limiting Section 8 housing to 2 years max. Meaning, if you on that list and you get picked at that lottery and they give you a house in 2025, you got to 2027 to get your situation straight. Because after that, you're going homeless. You on your own. This move alone will skyrocket the homeless population by 1,000%. And if that wasn't enough, he passing another law targeting women who receive child support, especially the women that are receiving that child support from them rappers and them goddamn ball players. If you get child support, you will no longer be eligible for tax credits. And that means the gold digger era is officially over. But here's what they not telling you. This isn't about government laws. It's about new economic order. Jobs are being replaced by AI. Cash is being replaced by digital currency. Benefits are being replaced by credit scores and digital IDs. The middle class is disappearing. The poor is getting desperate, and desperate times calls for desperate measures. Meaning, if your wife out grocery shopping, you better tell her to be careful grabbing them goddamn groceries, cause somebody better be lurking in the parking lot, not to rob her for her purse, but to snatch her goddamn buggy. So tell her to get a little bit at a time right now, and then go back to the grocery store. Matter of fact, take different trips to different grocery stores, cause it might get ugly out here, man. And see, what you ain't paying attention to is all of them rich people like Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and the rest of them, they buying everything they can while you distracted by celebrity drama, parlays, and them booty clubs. If you not building a skill right now, or a hustle right now, or a brand right now, you gonna get left behind. To the left, because the world isn't ending. It's just ending for the people who refuse to adapt. AI isn't the future, it's the present. And every day you wait, you gonna fall further behind. They replacing jobs. And see, God is using this economic collapse to separate the strong from the weak, the faithful from the fearful, and the hustlers from the handout seekers. Them people that just wait, them crumb snatchers, them bottom feeders. The same system that fed you is about to starve you. So learn how to feed yourself, cause shit about to get worse. It's about to hit the fan. How you let monkeys infected with COVID, hepatitis C, and goddamn herpes gonorrhea get out the goddamn truck? What the hell you got going on? They ain't let them get out the truck. What it was a setup, cause they trying to infect, they trying to depopulate. Pay attention. I ain't sleep. You better stay woke.
I was rich then, but you ain't even know it like Rocco. We don't keep score, we just
all scorn.